Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Simple Creations by Fozia, and today we are here to create a simple happy birthday card. So for that card we are going to need some die cuts. I have cut for myself this happy birthday sentiment. It was in one piece, then I snipped it off and made it two, and we are going to need some clouds. I did cut for myself two pieces of this hot air balloon. I have cut everything in white because I'm not sure which colors may look better, so I'm just going to color them with my touch markers. So I did cut this piece twice, and I have cut for myself one or two of the bigger sized clouds. I'm not sure what I'm going to use, but that's it. So here is the card base. The card base is like, it's 12 by 15. Yeah, the card base is 12 by 15. Then I have cut for myself a panel which is little bit less, that is like 11.5 by 14.5. So this is the panel which we are going to place it on top. So I'm going to cut for myself a window in this, just like that. So I'm going to use my painter's tape or any other tape, scotch tape or any other tape which you have handy, you can use that. Just going to use a little bit to hold it in place. Okay. This rectangle die I have taken from this frames die. It is the outer one of this frame in here. It is the next die after this one. So it just gives you a solid piece. I don't have anything right now in rectangle, so I'm going to use that and cut through my big shop. Okay, so here is the frame which we have cut out. I just put some foam tape on that side and kept it ready. So now we'll be taking this card base, and as you can see, I have just drawn something like a guideline for myself so that I can place my blue cardstock, which is the base for my sky. So let's go ahead and put that down there. That's more than enough. So let's go and place this down. That's okay. So there we have the base ready, and now I'm going to show you guys what I did is using this artist tape or painter's tape, whatever you call it. I just cut for myself some pieces of clouds. So we're going to place them now. I just hope it comes out well. Okay, it did. So this much is okay in here somewhere. Yeah. So this is just going to give a kind of extra dimension to our card, like some clouds are thick and thin, that kind of look. So I'm going to place this one here, then this one here. I think so I'm going to place this one on top somewhere, and this off. Okay. So I'll be placing this one here. That's going to hide somewhere down there. Okay. So now we'll be placing some of the clouds in solid white cardstock, which I've cut and kept ready. So like some here and some here I'm just randomly placing them here and there so that it creates a nice background for my card. This is the smallest piece that comes with the die. I think that's enough because we are going to place 2 of the hot air balloons, one in here somewhere and one down there. So these are the 2 hot air balloons, and one thing which I would like to show you guys is, just a second. Sorry about that, I was just closing my window so that you people can hear me better. So we are now going to stick some of these clouds down there, and then we are going to place the frame on it. I just wanted the card to look like something you can see the sky through a window or something, frame like kind of thing. So I'm just going to put this here and there and try to create for myself a nice sky background. After this video, I would like to show you one more card done with the same hot air balloon die that I and my 5-year-old son, we did it together, and he was just like a director at that time. He was just telling me to put things where and how I should put. He's very creative. He's just 5 years old, but still he does quite well in crafting. He tries to make his own thank you cards for his teachers. Sometimes he makes for his friends. So last night he gave me some nice ideas. So we have created one more card which I would like to show you guys in just a minute. So I think so that goes there. And that look fine. See? Isn't that nice? Actually, I was not having that blue cardstock right there, so I was just having a small piece of it. So he gave me idea that why don't you create like something smaller than the card. So we just went ahead, and my son helped me a lot. So today I'm going to show you how we created this hot air balloon, which is quite solid and strong enough, whereas these are little bit flexible and delicate. So I'll show you the trick what we did it. So now it's the time to put our frame on top of this. So let's peel these pieces off. This tape is very much sticky, so I don't want it sticking here and there. See how sticky that is? It becomes very difficult when we're working with areas like this. Sorry about that. So good to go. I would like to tell you guys, I'm not good at all when it comes like placing things in very accurate manner. So I think it's gonna take a little bit while. Let me see if I can put it properly. So I think that's good. Then slowly coming downwards, and that's it. Gosh, I did it. Actually, I'm not good at placing things in proper place. So that's our background ready. Now I'll show you guys what we are going to do with this hot air balloon. We are just going to take some of this tape in here, and place it like this. Maybe. Okay, that's it. Then I'm going to put another piece down there. Okay. So that's it. So now what we are going to do is we will just trim off this excess of the tape from around the edges of the hot air balloon. I'm just keeping my scissor a little bit crossed downwards so that I can trim it well. Okay, it looks good. It takes a little bit of extra time, but it gives completely different look to your hot air balloon. Now we will be taking these pieces in here. Let me grab something on which I can keep and color. So I will just be taking this, and now we are going to color these pieces in black. Okay, so I'm just going to use a regular marker. Sorry about that. So this marker right here, I'm just going to try and cover this up. I would like to make it as dark as I can because it's going to give that popping effect in between these colorful lines. So I'm just trying to cover it all. That's the second piece. Sometimes the dies are very much intricate. You don't want them to use as they are, so you can just go and manipulate your dies and try some ways in which you can use them and make them solid, more enough to stay on your cards well. So this is just one of the tricks which I've tried and it worked well. So I'm just going to cover up the whole thing in black, and then sorry about that, there it is. So now all we need to do is just take these pieces and put them at proper places. So let me move this aside. Actually we need to go and color one more of the hot air balloons. Okay, so here's our hot air balloon. I'm just going to put it carefully down there. Okay, see how nicely it fixes in there. You just need to press it down. Then there goes the second piece. Okay, that's the second piece. Okay, so now I'm just going to try and place it on my card. Let's see if I can do it properly. So, see what I did. I'm just trying to carefully put it down because it is very, very delicate and flexible. I think I did it well. So I need to clean it up. So I'm just taking a piece of sponge. No, that's not clean enough to clean that thing. So maybe I'll be taking a piece of cloth and cleaning it up. So yeah, I'm just taking a piece of cloth and cleaning all the extra glue from there. So now, sorry. So now I'm going to put the word happy down there. I'm just putting some dots here and there so that it stays well. And now we'll quickly go and place this down. I hope so I'm doing it well. So now I'm just taking the piece of cloth and trying to put it down so that at the same time I can wipe off the excess glue from there. So that looks good enough. Yeah. So now all we need to do is we are just going back and popping our we'll be popping our hot air balloons on the car. So for that we are going to use some double-sided foam tape, and just this much, maybe this much. I cut my foam tape with this cutter because it becomes easier when you cut it with the cutter, because if you cut it with scissors, it is so sticky that then your scissors could not be used at any place or any other place. So let's tear this off, and make it into like, I want 2 smaller pieces to go down the basket. Actually only one, so maybe I'll be putting this one here. No, this one looks good in here, so let's put that one down there. See how super sticky that tape is? A very little down there on the basket so that it stays well, and I need to go with one piece here. Okay, that's more than enough now. So we will just find a proper place where we want this to go. Okay, and I think so it looks well in here. So I'm just going to place it down. Yeah. It looks good here. So we are done with one of our water balloons, but with the other one I just decided that I will be putting some glitter on it. We are going to use some clear glitter. Here I got it. And we need a piece of cardstock. There. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover up the whole hot air balloon with some glue, a very thin layer of glue, and I'll just be spreading this up with my paintbrush so that it becomes even. Don't worry, because when if you have used any other marker, so please be careful, because maybe your glue may smudge the paint which you have used, but here I've used touch marker and permanent marker, so it's gonna work perfectly fine. Once you cover up the whole balloon, I'll just go back and pour a little bit of clear glitter on it. That's for sure is not little bit. That's okay. Okay. So okay, so let's put this back. Now we are going to just press this down with our fingers so that it gets all the extra should come out from there. So it just will be having a shine on it. It will not be having any blur effect like how it is having right now. So we will just try to remove all the excess of glitter from there using our fingers, and that's it. Now it just has got a little bit of shining on it. So let me move this aside. See, I hope the camera catches it. Let me show you guys. See how nice it looks? put this one down there. For this one, I'm just going to pop it up, half of it right here and half of it down there. So maybe I'll be just putting some of the tape right here and very little down there. Cutting a small piece of tape. This sticky tape is very hard thing. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this edge and a little bit of glue on the basket and this place. Then using my tweezers, we'll be just placing it down. That looks good. So that's our card for today. I hope you people liked it, and I think so I need to go with some kind of pen and make stitches around it, so that may give it something extra look to the frame. So let's try it out. Maybe I'll be using some golden pen, as most of the things are in golden, so I'm going to use my golden pen and make some stitch marks around this frame. I'm doing this right now because first I was not sure whether I'm going to do it, but if you guys are sure that you want to do it, please do it before putting the foam tape, because now it becomes very hard. So that's our card for today. I hope you people liked it. And for the inside, you can just go and cut one of the hot air balloons, and maybe I'll be popping this down there and put some grass kind of thing, and that will finish my card. I hope you people like it. If you did really like it, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know how you can make your own stamping tool, perfect stamping tool like Misti, please go and check my description box below. The link to the tutorial is given there. And until next time, happy crafting, guys.